Morning. We're doing another trig walk again. This time we're going to be doing Slawston Hill. We're starting off at Weston bar Welland, and we should be doing hopefully around about a 5.5 to 6 mile walk. Again, one of those areas I've never actually been around before, so hopefully we'll find some interesting places and discover some places that I actually like to come back to. Hopefully we'll be stopping at this pub on the way back. Once you've walked past the wheel and compass, got a road to the right called Green Lane. You walk down here for, I don't know, let's say a mile. We're hoping to pick up a disused train line, railway line. That would be interesting instead of walking on this road, but we'll see what happens. As you go along Green Lane, you cross over a bridge. This crosses over the River Welland. Oh, got some cows came to say hello. Hello? Oh, is that it? Are you camera shy? Come on. Won't come near us, but now they're following us. I think the camera's shy, they're standing still. No, they're coming after us now. That looks a bit like the disused railway line that we might take a little stroll over and visit. Hopefully we can walk along there up to Slawston Hill, which is just there. We're changing the route slightly. Instead of going down Green Lane, we're going to turn left here and go across the fields. I think the chances of getting up here is very slim, but it's worth a little look. If there's a path that we can get up there, we'll take it. So it takes us back down to Green Lane. Looks like there's no way up here, unless we're going to climb up there. But I only want to go for a walk, not break my neck. Yeah, there's literally no way up there. There's a way up here. So we're going to take a little stroll up here. Not too sure how far along here we can get. Well, let's see how far we can get along here. I'll have to find out what the name of this old train line used to be. Probably the Market Harbour to Melton line. We're doing quite well walking along here. I thought that's another train bridge up there, but just saw a van drive over it. So we're going to go under that. Plenty of midges out today. So it's hard keeping this camera still when you... Hang on a second. Let's zoom in. Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're coming to the end of the track now, quite literally. I don't think we can get any further. Hopefully we can get down here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think you can get down here to your left. Watch out for that hen. Looks like that's the way down. Looks like that's the way down. Down there. I can't quite see anything. You've got the sun on me screen. Then once you've gone down the slope, you go through this little ledge. Then you're back on Green Lane. If you stayed on the road that we were walking on, Green Lane, I would have brought you around here. We'll follow on around here. Not too sure you can get round here. Just gonna have a little look. No, you can't get round there, hen. Oh well. We're still on Green Lane. Come up to a hill. We shouldn't be too far off before we turn off towards Slawston Hill and Slawston Trig Point. You come up to Slawston Road, you cross over Slawston Road, and Green Lane turns into a bit of a dirt track. And you carry on following this. Oh, looks like we're stopping for snack time. We're not far from the Trig Point now. The route that we're walking at the moment is the Macmillan Way. We picked up the Macmillan Way several times while doing all these trig walks. That'd be an interesting walk to actually do, find out where it goes and all that lot. Having to do a bit of recon now. Can't actually find a way. The route are actually plotted. There's no way in there. I should have done a bit more research. But luckily, the route are plotted takes us, oh, hang on a second. There's a gate here. We made it to the field. Now in the woods. We're on Slawston Hill now. Hopefully the Trig Point will be this side of the fence. Coming to the Trig Point now. That's our 23rd Trig Point. It's in mint condition, but I think it's about time we made like a leaf and went. That Slawston Hill Trig Point done. That felt more risky than doing the walk from Trig Point. But then with my map reading, we could end up anywhere. And I know my map reading's not all that good, even though I use a GPS. But you can all make mistakes. I think if you were going to do this Trig Point, you best come off Green Lane. There's a gate along there which will take you up through the woods. That gives you plenty of cover. You've only got to go across one field, keep close to the hedge, and you're there. The last part of our mission, if Henry moves his head out of the way, he's going to put his bum in the way now. It's just got to get, that's it, the last part of our mission, to make it across this field. Oh well, after that, we're back on Green Lane. I had a plan B and a plan C, but plan A worked. This is another one of those walks that I really like. Nobody about, we just saw two people mowing the lawns. Actually, I'm going to say mowing the lawns, mowing the grass banks and the tractors. That's all we've seen so far today. This is another nice walk. You follow the Green Lane, which is also part of the Macmillan Way, or vice versa, until you get to almost Hallerton Road. When you get to this point, you'll see a sign. You turn left there, going across the field. Once you've gone across the field, you'll see a gate. Go through the gate and turn left. And then this will pick you up onto Hallerton Road. Then you head towards Slawston. It's not long before you come across one of the other things I keep like to find, a water pump. I wonder how many villages actually do have these water pumps. But then you just walk through Slawston and you come to a church. I'm going to have a little look around this church. This is the ideal place that Henry wanted to stop for a little snack. This is the Church of All Saints. It says it's open all day, but unfortunately it was closed for when we turned up. We left going through the Lynch Gate, that's if you call it the Lynch Gate, and then we just headed out of Slawston towards Welham. An interesting fact about Slawston, it lies 8 miles southeast of Leicester. The parish includes the deserted hamlet of Oaththorpe, which I might actually visit one day, formerly a chapelry of Slawston, has a total area of 1,501 acres. The village lays over 300 feet from Slawston Hill, sometimes known as the Mill. Slawston Hill is to our left as we walk down Welland Road. Barrow or Borough Hill exceeds 400 feet, which I will probably be visiting very shortly. After you walked along Slawston Road for about a mile, probably 1.5 miles, you'll come to a sign for the public footpath. This should take us on to the river. So you just go through this hedge. But by the looks of it, there's cows in that field. So I might give that a miss this time and stay on Slawston Road to Welham. We're just coming into Welland now. So Slawston, you walk along that road for 1.25 miles. Just coming into Welland. We just sneaked in for a sneaky pint because it's so hot, and now it's just going down Welland Road to Weston on Welland. We've got 1 mile to go. Once you leave Welland, you turn left down Welland Road, and this basically is a straight road to Weston on Welland. Oh well, we're now coming back into Northamptonshire. I was a little bit worried about this because I thought that the Trig Point was in Northamptonshire, but it's in Leicestershire. We just crossed over the border twice. Just noticed the cows are following us. The cows are definitely camera shy. They follow us until I film them. Then they stop. Don't think they can see us. They can't see the camera. Are they going to go block us up ahead? They've noticed I've got the camera out. He's coming up. It's safe. The cows can't get us. Oh, but the sheep can. What with the disused train line? So we're going over the bridge. I don't know what's on the other side, but we'll soon find out. Well, looks like that has a pond. We're now back at Weston on Welland. We could pop into the pub here, but we went to the pub at Welland instead because we're that warm and thirsty. But the wheel and compass looks nicer than the pub in Welland. But now we've only got to do about 1/4 mile and we're back at the car. Unless obviously Henry wants us to go for a pint. Hi, well that's another walk over with. Soon to be parked on an extremely busy road now. It wasn't like this earlier, but it's actually been a really enjoyable walk. We discovered an old disused train line that we walked along. We sneaked up Slawston Hill, got a Trig Point that I heard other people struggled. I took a nice walk through Slawston, down to Welland, went to the pub at Welland, round to Weston by Welland, or is it Welland by Weston, and we're now back. We've done 6.86 miles and it's now time to go home. If you enjoyed this walk and would like to join us in another walk, that would be nice, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.